What up, Moski Gang? Welcome back to my channel. I want to thank everybody for the continued support, man. I know it's been a minute since I posted on here, but I've been working on a couple ebooks and stuff. So you guys just stay tuned, man. I have everything up and going within the next 2 to 3 weeks, man. I appreciate you guys, like I said. So continue to support if you can. And if you can't, just watch the videos, man. But on today's episode, man, what we'll have is actually, I'll give you guys my recipe to some lasagna, man. Who does not like lasagna? But anyways, enough of this talking, man. Let's get into it. All right, gang, so what we have here is we have our Italian sausage. I actually went with sweet on this. We have our ground beef, that's 80-20. We got our onion. We have our salt and pepper. We have our Italian seasoning. We have our fresh chopped parsley, tomato paste. I'm going to grate some Parmesan cheese. Of course, our lasagna, our tomato sauce, and our ricotta cheese. And we have a little oil here. This is what we're going to brown our onions with. So I forgot to mention my cheeses. Other than the Parmesan, I am using Colby Jack cheese and mozzarella as well. All right, so we got our oil down. Drop some onions in there. We're gonna give them a couple minutes to brown. Alright, gang, so first thing I'm going to do is drop my hammer with me. Alright, now I'm going to come with my garlic, salt and pepper, and that Italian seasoning. Alright guys, so we're still on medium heat. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my sausage in there, okay? My Italian sausage. We're going to let it do its thing. Make sure you blend it all up in there real good, guys. I like using this Dutch pot. It's like an oven light because this holds that flavor in there, man. Nothing like that heavy pot. Just work it in, guys. Work it in. I'll get all the flavors in there mixed all up. This thing gonna go crazy. It's smelling good too. Smell all that garlic and onions and Italian seasonings. Just doing this thing. Alright guys, we're on medium heat. We're going to let this cook down. We'll be back in a minute. Alright gang, now that our Italian sausage and ground beef is brown, what I want to do is drain that grease. You see that? Let's get that drained, and then we're coming right back. Alright gang, so now we're back. Drained it. Now it's time to add this tomato sauce in there. All right. Let's get it all mixed up. Now we're going to turn our heat down a little bit. Turn it down low. We're going to let this simmer and cook in. Got the tomato sauce blended in pretty good. Let's add some of this tomato paste in it. And then we're going to add some parsley. Alright. Then we're going to let this cook down. I got it on low. So let's get all of this stuff mixed in real well. And we'll put the lid on it and let it cook down. Check that, guys. I want a little more red in it. So I'm just going to add just a tad bit more of the tomato paste The reason why I'm using the paste is because it's not as watery as the tomato sauce. All right, you see how that red just blends in and just thickens up? That's what I'm looking for right there, guys. Playing that by eye. We're cooking with love up in this thing, man. I definitely used about 2 tablespoons, but you got to understand that I'm cooking for a larger family, so the amounts that I'm going to give you is just basically, you know, for a single family like 46 people. I'm double that in my household. But that's what we're looking for right there, guys. All right, that looks real good. I got it sitting low, about to let it simmer.
45 minutes later.
All right, gang, let's see what we got. Ooh wee. Yeah. All right, guys, we can turn that fire off and we can start putting this thing together, man. Check that out right there. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're looking for. All right, guys, so let me get everything else together and I'm gonna meet you guys at the prep table, man. Let's get it. All right, gang, so we got the ricotta cheese. I'm gonna add a little salt to it, a little parsley. I'm gonna come with 1 egg, all right? And we're gonna mix all of this up real good. It's all mixed up, blend it up real good. Get them eggs in there, man, because you don't want it to be too runny. The egg is gonna help stiffen it up and keep it together. Blend it up real good, guys. If you have a blender, you could even do it like that, but I like to see what I'm doing with it. Doing it by hand, man, you'll appreciate this craft more. Blend that egg, guys. Make sure you blend them yolks in real good. You want it to be real smooth, all right? And it's okay to taste it. If you want to add a little more salt, do so. I'm not adding too much salt to mine because I already got the Italian sausage in there. So keeping the salt intake minimal because this is a pretty high in sodium recipe. Oh, look at that. Just nice and creamy. Just blended, just smooth. Alright, guys. We're good right here. Yep, perfect. Alright, gang. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just a little bit of this to the bottom of the pan just so I won't have my noodles sticking. And you guys don't have to be too generous with this very first layer. I just kind of want to just wet the pan up with a little bit of this goodness right here, guys. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of want to just kind of spread it out. Alright, now it's the fun part. Now we get to build it. So I'm coming with my noodles. I'm going to just slightly overlap them. Alright. So slide overlap. Alright, check that out. Now we're going to come with the ricotta cheese. Put a nice little layer on there. Check that out, guys. Yeah, buddy. We're building. We're building. And one thing about this is, I guess you don't want to go too thick because it'll kind of fall apart. So you kind of want to watch your thickness on there, but you do want to have a nice layer on there, all right? Check that out, guys. Almost with this layer here. Then we're going to come with a couple of our cheeses. Got that done right there, just like that, guys. All right. All right, now we get to come with our mozzarella, and you can be as heavy or as light as you want to be with this. And I'm actually going to be adding in some Colby Jack as well. That's just my preference. You don't have to, but you know, I'm not big on the traditional thing. I like to do my own thing with it. See that, guys? Then I'm gonna come with the meat right after this. All right. Now we get to put in our real first layer of meat, just like that. All right. Guys, see that? Pat it down and make sure you even all the way across, because you want it to look good and taste just as good. So if you follow in my lead, you good to go. Wow, guys, this is coming along. Same thing. Come with them noodles. And also, guys, be sure your oven is on 350 degrees. I'm sorry, 375. Alright, gang, so this was our last layer. Did the noodles, ricotta. Now I'm going to do my shredded cheeses. And then that's it. We're going in the oven. Like I said before, be sure that your oven's already on 375 degrees, man. We're going to go in. About to go in. Last layer. Trying to make it look pretty. Alright, gang, so that's the finished product right there. Getting ready to put in the oven. Got all the cheeses on, all the layers of the lasagna on. So I'm going to put it in the oven. Make sure it's on 375 like I said a couple times before. Let's get it covered up with some foil. And come on back and check it, man. We're going to give it about 30 minutes to start. And then check and see how it's looking. And once it gets, a little further down into the process, we'll pull the foil off to brown the cheese. Be right back. All right, gang, here we go. I'm checking about 25-30 minutes. All right, gang, check that out. So 25 minutes in, just took the foil off. I'm going back in with it for about another 5 to 10 minutes just to let this cheese brown. Once this cheese is brown, you guys play it by eye, man. It's time for it to come off. All right, be right back. All right, guys, so I gave it 25 minutes with the foil. Then I took it off and I gave it about another 15 minutes afterwards. So you guys have to kind of play it by eye depending on the thickness and how much cheese you added. I was heavy with the cheese, so I gave mine a little longer because I like mine to brown a certain way. Check that out, guys. It's a beautiful piece right here, man. It's a work of art. Be back. We're going to let it cool down. We're going to cut it up. We're going to get to work, baby. It's going to be the moment of truth. Okay, gang, so I let it cool down about 20 minutes. Now it's time to dig in. See what we got here, guys. Wow. This thing is... Oh, gotta dig in deep. Look at that. Check that out, guys. It's a work of art. Hey, enough of this talking, man. Let's take it to the table and see what we got. What up, Mosky gang? So today we did the lasagna. I'm not gonna lie, it looks superb, smells amazing. All the herbs, you know, with the garlic and the onions, man, and just the meat and all of that together. I'm talking about with the cheese just went crazy. This is the finished product right here, guys. All right, now all the ingredients and the amounts and stuff that you need to all be down below in the description down below. So just be paying attention, man, and follow my lead. I promise you, it's gonna be something you gonna like right here. See what this is about. Ooh wee. Oh wow. You guys need to try this recipe. Like I said, step by step. Just follow my lead. Just make sure whatever you do, you have your couple hours of free time with the correct prepping and the timing. Gonna get it like this every single time, guys. Check that out. It's amazing. I do want to thank you guys for the continued support. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping a couple ebooks in the next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that, man. And if you are not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Tmoski and Timo Dixon on Facebook and Tmoski on TikTok, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm out.